Hello, I'd like to introduce you to my new solitaire game called Choose to Lose. It is just basic Klondike Solitaire. All the graphics are Old West Saloon theme based on the Klondike Gold Rush in Alaska in the 1800s. The music is saloon piano music. Basically, I played a lot of solitaire, and I often would know or think I knew when the hand was dealt or not far into the game that it was going to be a losing game, and at that point I would just quit the game and redeal because I wanted to play a winning hand. So I got to thinking that maybe if you're a good enough solitaire game player and you think you have a losing hand, then you could make that into a winning hand by choosing to lose. So that's where this patented idea came from. And basically the Choose to Lose button is down here. And at any time in the game you can choose to lose when the cards are first dealt, or any time during the game you can do it. Obviously, the sooner you choose to lose, the more points and bonus you're going to get, whereas if you wait until there's only a couple card plays left where anybody knows it's going to be a losing game, for the most part, you don't get very many points at all. So the scoring is based on how soon you choose to lose, and if it actually becomes a losing game that you make into a winner. This is a basic game screen. There's a zoom over here, and you can see it makes cards a lot bigger, so you can adjust this zoom to whatever you want. If you got an iPhone, you're probably going to want it all the way out. There's 3 different kinds of draw. There's a single card draw, a 2-card draw, and a 3-card draw. I don't know any other solitaire game with a 2-card draw. I like to play 1-card draw. There's also 3 different ways to stack on the ace pile. You can manually stack with your hand touch and drag it to the ace pile. You can do a semi-automatic, which is what I use, or if you touch the screen anywhere it will stack at that point. Or you can do fully automatic where it stacks for you. So I'm just going to play a real quick game here for you, hopefully. And one of the things I really liked about my game and insisted on is very, very smooth card movement. You can see it grabs very easily. The cards are very light touch, which to me is very nice. Now I'm going to try that king, see if I like that 9. I do kind of like that 9. And I still got more plays, but to show you, I can hit the undo button down here, and I can try with the other king. Well, that gives me an ace, so that's a good play too, so I think I'm going to go ahead and play that. Although it only gave me 1 play. So that's your undo button. That's another really nice option on this game. Now we can go back to where I had that before. Whoop. I want to go back. There are some points deducted depending on how many times you go through the draw here. And of course you can bring them back down from the ace pile. Oop, want to go back on that. Didn't see that. This is going to be a win game. You can see it semi-automatically stacking when I ask it to. And there it goes. It will be a win game. When the sound effects are in effect, and I'll show you where this just reports the game. The sound effects are in effect. You can you'll get some can music, and that's a Choose to Lose brand. When you win a game, you can just hit new game if you don't want to watch this animation. It'll take you to a new game. I'm just going to real quick show you what the Choose to Lose button looks like. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here and go ahead and start this game. I'm not going to play the whole game, but you hit that Choose to Lose button. It tells you it's activated, and then you would go ahead and play your game. There are ways to influence it to lose, but you cannot make it lose because it requires you to actually play the cards. And you can't not play the cards without the game not continuing. So you can tweak it a little bit once you choose to lose, but you still have to play. You can't force a lose on it. So anyways, that's how the Choose to Lose buttons it would go through. We saw the undo, Choose to Lose. This is a reset and new game. And then over here we have menu. And this just tells you basically what I'm telling you how to play. A new game would start a new game. Continue would continue the game I was playing. Options. Card system is, this is your stacking. Manual, semi-automatic, or fully automatic. So you would pick, and you can see semi-auto is highlighted because that's what I use. If you want to shut the music off, and it is just a short, when the music's on while you're playing, it is the same riff goes round and round because they can't play the whole song. So if it annoys you after a while, you just come back here to options and you just slide that over and that shuts it off. This will shut off your sound effects for the branding iron animation and for your card, the noise for your cards being dealt, which that doesn't bother me any. And then for scoring, this is all my scores. It shows you CTL play and normal play and your high scores. My best time was 31 seconds. I've played 1,200 games. I've only used the CTL 145 times out of 1,200 games. But when I do play CTL, I normally win. You can see I've almost got a 75% there. My normal play is a 63%, and then when you average those with the number of games, it gives you your combined win, how often you actually win. And Twitter and Facebook to post your scores. And then leaderboard just basically gives you, I'm high player this week because I've played the most, and it'll give you other people that have been playing. And then achievements is what Apple wants you to do, and it gives you whether you make the achievement on the draws, draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, CTL draws, and then the different kinds of automatic stacking. So that's what all those are for. And then when you start a new game, this is where you pick draw 1, draw 2, or draw 3. And basically, if you pick draw 1, you'll see it's loading down there, and it will come up and start a new game for you. So basically that's it. I hope you'll give it a try. It has wonderful smooth card movement. I like the graphics. The sound effects are neat, and it allows you to play every game and gives you the chance to gamble on whether you really think if it's a winning or losing hand. And if you actually think you've been dealt a losing hand, it gives you a chance to make that losing hand into a winning hand. So there you have it. Thanks for listening.